Got a great guest on the phone with us, and Sonny, one thing we want to do with this program is not only talk about the Alexander City area, but all the surrounding area, because we feel like the surrounding area is our hometown too. Don't you agree?
I agree. You know, I know probably just as many people in Horseshoe Bend as I do Elliott City, so you know, we're just as proud of them and the season they're having as we are the Wildcats.
We definitely are. And Coach Franklin, we got you there with us.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You sound loud and clear, buddy, and we appreciate you being a part of the program.
Hey, guys, I appreciate y'all having me on tonight.
And we've got Coach Jason Franklin from the Horseshoe Bend Generals on the phone with us. And, Coach, I'm going to make this an easy question. It was a tough year last year, but, boy, y'all have turned the corner this year and off to a great start.
Yeah, guys have worked real hard in the off-season, and they've just come out and you know, they bought in. We just playing one game at a time, and they believe in themselves, and they believe in what we're doing. We changed some things defensively, and we've been able to force a lot of turnovers so far early on in the season, which has helped us convert into points. So it's just been, you know, a win-win situation for us so far, and we're just proud of the guys and how they're playing right now and competing every week and going out and believing in themselves that they can win every week when we line up.
Well, and that's a big thing. And, Coach, that's going to lead me to my next question. You know, even with us in the 5A division and all of the schools around the state, you've got to play the cards you're dealt. And sometimes you've got the horses on your side, and sometimes it's a little tougher. And you especially down in a lower classification. You know, I think that the Horseshoe Bend community and the New Site community and all the surrounding communities, they love their football. They're going to come out and support those kids, whether you're 1-9 or now you're 2-1 with a great opportunity to be 3-0. So looks like you've got some kids on your side, and I want you to talk about a few of them that can get out there and make some plays for you.
Well, we've got a lot of guys on our team. You know, people don't realize from the year before we'd lost 15 seniors, and when you have to replace 15 seniors at a small school, it's tough. And we had to throw a lot of young guys into the fire last year, and you know, I think it's paying dividends right now. We've got a quarterback, which is third-year starter, Chase Chamberlain, has done a good job of leading our offense. We've got Luke Holton back at the linebacker spot, who's leading us in tackles right now. And, you know, we got Ford Battle in the backfield. I think he's probably close to 600 yards rushing right now in 3 ball games. He's done a tremendous job. But our offensive line has probably been one of the biggest surprises so far. We had to replace a couple guys up there. And they've done a great job of protecting and opening up holes for us every Friday night, you know, and, you know, the list goes on. We've got a ton of guys that have stepped up so far and have just contributed so much so far and, you know, gave us a good chance in the ball games. You know, the Reeltown game didn't go our way, but, you know, the kids competed hard and they bounced back last week and did stuff, you know, just for the Montgomery Academy team and, was able to pull out the win in the second half. And, you know, we just had a lot of great guys. My assistant coaches have done a great job. Jay Keeson with the offensive line and Jason Johnson with our defensive group. He's done a good job of adjusting to 3-5 and letting us bring a little bit more pressure. And I think it's paid dividends so far with us on both sides of football.
Well, definitely so. And we've got Coach Jason Franklin from the Horseshoe Bend Generals on the phone with us. And I don't want to go back to a negative thought because I tell you what, it's in my mind a positive thought when I'm going to talk about the Reeltown game a little bit. Coach, it's been a tough rivalry there to be able to get up and compete with that team, especially as physical as they are on the offensive and defensive fronts. But it seems like you're making strides there. And can you talk about the game a little bit for those of us that weren't there that night?
Well, you know, it was just a tremendous, probably one of the best high school football games I've ever been a part of. Both teams come out and competed hard, and they played extremely well, both sides of the football. Both teams. I mean, Coach O'Neill, it speaks for itself. I mean, they're in the position they are because they, you know, they had the coherent coaching staff every year, and they've competed at a high level and played for state championship. And for us to even be in that situation and the opportunity to win the ball game was just, you know, I think something big for our program. You know, we went ahead late in the ball game, probably with less than a minute to go, and we gave up a big kick return that allowed them to tie the ball game and went to overtime. And we just had we had a penalty, which they're always deadly in that, you know, point of the ball game. Anything they're deadly, but it was really deadly at that point of the ball game, just blocking the back. And it was a big penalty, pushed us back. And we had to snap of the quarterback's head in the shotgun, which, you know, was detrimental, but our defense come out and held them to a field goal. If you hold Reeltown out of the end zone, from 10 yards away, I think we've done a pretty good thing there, and we were able to hold them out and make them kick a field goal, which is something they're not known for, but they were able to knock it through and win the ball game. So, you know, it was just a great ball game, great atmosphere that night. probably one of the best I've been a part of since I've been here at Horseshoe Bend.
Well, Coach, talk about the rest of the region. I know you've got some big opponents down the line, and some of your early thoughts as we head into Week 4.
Guys, it's just a tough region. I mean, top to bottom, every week I think it's a dog fight. You know, you can't overlook anybody in our region. You know, you've got the Lannettes, the Real Towns, Lafayette, which they all have tremendous athletes. I mean, you've got Randolph County, which is on the upswing, that's been really turned the program around up there with Coach Sportz at Randolph County, and they're 3-0 right now. You know, top to bottom, MA was a tough opponent the other night for us. They're just disciplined. They play sound football. You know, it's just, you know, I compare it to the SEC. It's small school football is what I compare it to.
Well, it sounds like that, and Coach, the good thing about you is you've got the numbers out, and I want to close out talking about that. I want to brag on you a little bit. The numbers seem like since you've been there, they've doubled. And I know it's not because the parents or the rest of them haven't supported the program, because I know that community will support athletics as much as any out there. But getting the kids involved, and especially when you're in a 2A classification, you've got to have your players on the field. And just talk about that. Talk about the school support, the community support, and just your kids being bought into the program right now.
Well, it's just a small school atmosphere, and you've got to beat the hoss sometimes to get those guys out. And you've got to go out there and twist some arms and, you know, more or less just go out there and sometimes sell the program to those kids that are walking the hall. And that's what we've done, and we've got our numbers out, and we've got kids that come out and compete every day. The community has done a tremendous job. You hadn't seen the new facilities that we're putting up here. It's going to be one of the top-of-the-line multi-purpose facilities for our football and all our athletic programs. And, you know, it shows how much athletics means to the community, and the support we've had for athletics has just been tremendous since I've been here. And I'm just proud to be a part of this community. And everything that's going on here, it's on the upswing, and we're just proud to be here at Horseshoe Bend. And we're looking for many positive years ahead.
Well, I can tell you what, they're proud to have you. Everybody I'll talk to is thrilled to have you. And good luck to y'all, Coach. We hope to have you on here in the next couple of weeks to update us. And good luck to you this week.
All right, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.